everyone, my name is Vina, aka Miss WOC Reader, and welcome welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my February TBR. So I like to do TBR videos when I want to hold myself accountable to reading certain books. I feel like if I put it out there on the internet, then I really have to read them so people can hear my thoughts. So there's a lot of books that I really want to read for February. Some of them I've been putting off for a while, and I tried not to add too many books, but I have a decent amount here, so let's get into them. The first one that I have on my list is one of my most anticipated reads of 2022. It actually came out on January 1st, but I had spoken with the publisher about receiving a copy, and I was waiting on them to send me my finished copy. I just got my finished copy in last week, and that is Digging Up Love by Sandra Blumberg. It was published by Amazon Publishing, and of course, when you see the cover, that's immediately why I had to read this. You know, I love black romance, and look at that cake with the bones. Like, it perfectly captures what's going on in this story. This is a story about a baker working for her grandfather's restaurant in rural Illinois, and they end up discovering dinosaur bones in her grandparents' backyard. So this paleontologist comes to town to do some research on it. So it sounds super cute, my type of romance. I look forward to talking to you guys about this one. The next one that I have is also a romance, and I know nothing about it beyond the cover. It is Hooked on You, and it's by Readathon. So, black romance, they're crocheting. It's I heard it's sweet but also very sexy, and you know I had to have it. The next one that I have is one that I mentioned back in December, and unfortunately I didn't get to read it then, but I'm definitely looking forward to reading it now. It is Honest June by Tina Wells. So it is about a girl who gets a spell cast on her by a fairy godmother of sorts, where she can only tell the truth, and how's she going to navigate middle school with it being as hard as it is when she can't even lie. So this sounds like it's just going to be a fun contemporary fantasy. And then the next one that I have is another anticipated 2022 release. That is Ashes of Gold by JL. So I read Wings of Ebony last January, and I really enjoyed it, though there were some parts of it that were very emotional and harder for me to read. And I'm looking forward to diving back into this world. This time we're supposed to spend less time on Earth and more time in the land of Gizon, so I want to see how JL really builds up this world. The next one that I have is one that's been on my shelf for 2 years that I've been meaning to finish out the series on. So this is the second book in the series. It is Love, Hopes, and Marriage Tropes, a Romaine Wilder mystery. I read the first one, really enjoyed it, constantly recommend it. This one is set in Texas and follows Romaine Wilder, who moved back to Texas after a breakup and is helping her grandmother at the family-owned funeral parlor. And then last but not least is another one that I've mentioned on here a couple of times. I'm so hyped about reading it. I'm not even going to get into the synopsis because it's a lot, but this is The Blood Trials by Annie Davenport. This is an adult fantasy. Yes, adult, not YA. Black women write adult fantasy too. And this sounds like so much fun. I'm really hoping that I enjoy it. And it's the first in a duology. So let me know what you're doing in February as far as reading goes. It is Black History Month, and there are a lot of different readathons going on. So One of the readathons going on is the Missy Elliot readathon, and that is hosted by Shay from Shay with the Hobbies, Britt from Britt Writerly, and Dejana. And it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. The prompts are really cool. I will link the tweet I saw about it in the description box, and I'm going to see how I can fit my TBR into those prompts. So thanks so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button, and I will check in with you guys soon. Bye!